Very exciting, obviously crazy. 24 hours, not a lot of sleep with the travel. So, but nice to get out there and get the first skate out of the way. Great group of guys so far, and just really looking forward to it.
What was your expectation going into the trade deadline?
I had the feeling I was going to get moved. You never know till it happens. A lot of rumors, a lot of thinking, probably too much thinking about what's going to happen. A lot of it's out of your control, but very happy with the end result, obviously. So I'm just happy it's behind us.
Yeah. So with that in mind, you're thinking a lot going into it. When it actually happens, how do you feel?
Yeah. I was very excited. It's definitely a team I had circled and I wanted to be a part of. So. Feel very lucky and fortunate that it happened like that.
What is it about the Blue Jackets? Why'd you have them circled?
Just the way they play. I'm close with Fabs, and I talked to Z and Matteo, and obviously how close of a group this is, and the buy-in to the group you hear, just how special this room is. So very excited to be a part of that.
What does it mean to you to join this team and be playing meaningful hockey games again?
Yeah, it means a lot. That's why you play. You want to make playoffs. You want to win a Stanley Cup, and that's been missing for me the past few years in San Jose. So very excited for this opportunity to chase for a spot and hopefully play playoff hockey.
What's it like to have this reunion with Dean Evason? We just talked with him a little bit about you. What can you tell us about Dean and your previous experience with him?
Yeah, I've had nothing but great times with him. In Minnesota when he was the assistant there for a bit, and then I had him for a year as a head coach. So we have a good relationship. He's a fun guy to play for, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to working with him again.
For people out there that might not be familiar with your game, how would you describe it? How would you describe yourself as a player?
Just do whatever I can to help the team, play wherever I need to, try to play fast, high energy, physical, get to the net, create chances that way, and like I said, just whatever they need from me, I'm willing to do it. So.
You're no stranger to Columbus, obviously. You played here a lot during college, and it just so happened that the Badgers are here today, so I imagine it's kind of a small world and has to be cool that Wisconsin's in the building your first day with the Blue Jackets.
Yeah, pretty cool. I get to see some old staff and trainers and media, all the staff. So it's definitely nice to see some familiar faces, obviously, and I hadn't seen them for a while, so that was cool.
It's kind of a unique opportunity here that you get to spend one day in Columbus, and you're right on the road with the team playing a big game tomorrow in New York. So how does it feel to kind of get thrown right into the fire like this?
Yeah, I think it's kind of nice, actually. No time for thinking, just go out and do what you've been doing your whole life, and that's playing the game. So looking forward to that, and can't wait to play.
Thanks, Luke.
Thanks, guys.
When you look at all the teams that are competing for it right now, I think, I don't know if I could have ended up in a better spot, obviously. We obviously just played these guys twice in the last week and didn't turn out too good for me. So now you join them, which is always good. So, but like you said, it's just fun to play meaningful hockey right now. There's no better time of the year than March. Every game counts, and especially in our division, it's one or two wins or one or two losses can mean a lot right now. So it's fun to be a part of.
You just said it's a pretty unique situation for you, having just played 2 games against the Blue Jackets, so nobody knows it better than you. What makes this team difficult to play against?
It's just they have everybody going, all 60, all 4 lines, and obviously you got both goaltenders playing extremely well. When you play this team, there's not too many teams that you kind of get that sense of. I think Carolina comes to mind, but it's just wave after wave of just everybody kind of doing the same thing, and just they're always above you. They make the game really, really hard, which is playing against is not fun. I think relating to last week, it's you don't get too many opportunities to get in scoring chances, and when you do, you got to beat Elvis, and that's no fun task either. So it's, like I said, very fun to join a group like that just continually works, and the year that they're having, just despite all the circumstances, is pretty unbelievable, and just happy to be a part of it.
Safe to say then that when you found out it was the Blue Jackets that had picked you up, you were pretty pleased? I
was very happy. And then not too many times do you get to kind of get traded and move up in the standings. So obviously, first time for me kind of moving teams, and guys have been awesome to me the last 2 days. It's been an easy transition, and then obviously Kunzi too. I've been lifelong friends with him since USA days, even minor hockey days. So to obviously go through this with their close friends is pretty cool too.
Outside of him, did you know anybody in this room coming in?
I know Z really well. We played also at the U.S. program, so besides him, Z, just playing against the guys for a bunch of years, you kind of get familiar with the guys and chat with them on the ice. But I know Reeser pretty well too. He was with me in Detroit last year for a little bit. But like I said, everyone came up to both of us today and made us feel like we've been here for the whole year, and I think that goes a long way.
With that in mind, I think a lot of people have talked about it this year, just how tight-knit this room is here, that a lot of people have said this is the best room they've ever been in. Do you get that sense early coming in here?
For sure. Even not to give too much detail away, but once I got traded here, you get almost every single guy sends you a text, welcome you to the team. I think little things like that go a long way. It makes you want to compete harder on the ice and work together and block that. You've got to block that shot with your face. You got to do it because every other guy would too. So I think that goes, like I said, it goes a long way, and I think that's I would assume a big reason why they're having so much success on the ice is just how well they get along down here, and obviously led by Boone and Z, and like I said, pretty cool to be a part of.
You talked about the players. You know Dean Evason at all?
I don't. I've heard that's also another thing. I got probably 20, 30 texts from ex-players. Even former coaches text me telling me that you're going to love playing for this guy. And I get, obviously, like I said, that kind of correlates to your last question. You can see the guys are having fun on the ice. I think when it comes to coaches, I think there's so many different personalities, and just kind of watching him throughout the years, he's always got some good clips here and there on Twitter that pop up, and looks like a great coach to compete for. So that's looking forward to doing that.
I know Blue Jackets fans are excited to get to know you a little bit more. So for those guys, those fans out there that don't know a whole lot about you as a player, how would you describe your game?
Just two-way forward. I think I enjoy doing a lot of the little things, blocking shots and good board play, and really enjoy the PK. I think that's been my, for the last 10 years, PKing and kind of matchup lines. And, when it comes down to it, this kind of March hockey and April hockey, it comes down to those little details, and I think that's just my game. Try to every single night. I just try to compete and work, and it's got me this far, and that's what I continue to do.
How does it feel to get thrown right into the mix? Like, you guys have a day to kind of regroup after 2 games on the road, and now you're right back at it. A huge game tomorrow in New York.
Yeah, I think. Obviously it's a little hectic, but what else would you want? You don't want to sit around for a week or 2 weeks, and then I'd rather just be thrown into the fire and just kind of roll with the punches. Obviously, like you said, what a great opportunity to go into New York. That's we all look at the standings that my God, is that a big game for us? And I really, like I said, I'd rather have it this way, that just go and. Like I said, the last couple of days, guys have made it feel so easy. So it's not the craziest thing. Obviously, a little nervous when you're going to get your first time on the ice with the coaches and whatever. But just kind of roll with it.
I know it is in the past now, but you have a unique perspective on that outdoor game. We of course were involved in it all week long. You kind of came in and then you saw it. What was that experience like? What did you think about playing in the shoe?
Obviously, first and foremost, what an awesome event that the NHL put on. Seeing 95,000 people watch you play hockey was obviously very cool. Just to walk out and kind of look up, and then obviously I'm assuming everybody just had their families there, which made it also pretty special. But obviously I'm on the right side of it now. That was not a penalty at the end. All was good there. God, the Detroit fans are going to hate me for saying that. It was just a clean play there, but no. What a fun, really fun. I think you asked the guys, obviously JVR and a bunch of the guys have played in multiple of them. I think they all kind of all agree that was one of the better ones that they've ever put on. And the fans were there, both sides, and to play in obviously the Horseshoe. What a historical stadium. And I watched a lot of football games there and on TV, but never been. But pretty cool experience. And like I said, can't beat them. You join them.